It's okay that you're feeling blue, 'cause I'm here to stay. I know there's a way, 'cause if I'm being true, I must say that I know what you're going through. All the fun stuff that
Do you live in a snowflake ghetto? I'm going to ask you a few questions. It's kind of like, well, you might be a redneck if. It's kind of in that same kind of vein. Because only you can decide if you're living in a snowflake ghetto. And if you are, oh, Lord have mercy. Now, some of the signs that you're living in a snowflake ghetto is that there's more electric car stations in your neighborhood than there are butchers, hunting and sporting goods shops, and gun stores. That's a sign. Now, when you take a look at your typical snowflake ghetto, what type of cars are people driving? Are they driving foreign cars? Or are they driving cars made in North America by proud people who work and spend their money in your economy? No, they're driving Hyundais, they're driving Acuras, they're driving BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Porsche. Or is it Porsche? Don't know. Yeah, what's up with that? Why do the snowflake ghettos generally don't like to drive anything that supports you and your local economy in the country you live? And is your local media, whatever rag of a newspaper you got, when you open it up, is it always just about people's feelings? Somebody's always got their butt hurt about some cause, typically not even in your own neighborhood, which gets me going to the community events calendar of your local snowflake ghetto. Ever notice in the old days in your town, no matter where you lived, if you had something like a marathon, they might ask you to bring some canned goods to support your local food bank. Nothing wrong with helping your local fellows. Nothing at all. But nowadays, no, they want to support causes in countries you're never even going to go to help unionize the coffee cooperative of the Upper Pygmy Coffee Bean Association in Upper Slobovia. Yeah, they want to do that. They want to raise money because that's what it's all about, not helping your locals. But why help people in countries you're never going to be in when there's needs at home? Charity should, after all, begin at home first. Call me old-fashioned. But, like I said, only you can decide whether you live in a snowflake ghetto. Another sign you're in a snowflake ghetto is the litany of bizarre choices. For example, there are so many great places that I could go to in middle America, let's say, like Kansas. I could walk into a diner and say, give me a coffee. And they're just going to pour me a coffee. And that's going to be the end of it. Oh, no, not in the actual snowflake ghettos. No, it's got to be fair trade, low sodium, gluten-free coffee, picked by only unionized cooperative members from Cambodia. Yeah, that's what it's always about. Yeah, the litany of choices of bizarre products. And don't get me going about these organic crap and organic coffee. You got no idea of how polluted the damn place was that grew the damn coffee beans. You got no idea unless you go check it out yourself. Most of you damn coffee achievers couldn't get off your butt and jump on a plane and go to some weird country where there isn't a Starbucks to check out where your coffee's coming from, because you just don't care. Except if you're doing a vlog, of course, then you care. Then you're #1 social justice warrior, tweeting your head off, looking like a damn fool. In the end, I just want a good cup of coffee, and I want a good slice of meat. Don't care if it's organic. Don't care the religion of the guy who produced it. Don't care. Just want it to taste good and be safe to consume. That's it. But inside the snowflake ghetto, everybody has to out-liberalize themselves. Lordy, I can't even find a moderate liberal in some of these towns. Oh, no, because they're all liberalizing themselves even further to the left. Nowadays, a moderate liberal looks like a conservative. See, inside the snowflake ghetto, everybody's just running as hard as they can to the left, just so they can out-socialize each other with crazy ideas. And the crazier the ideas, the more their friends like them. Yeah, that's what it's all about. And you're going to know about it because they're going to tweet and Instagram everything that's on their minds and everything that's wrong with you. Yes, the Snowflake Ghetto is a special place where feelings are more important than anything. And God forbid you actually offend the feelings of one of the citizens of the Snowflake Ghetto, because they're going to tell you all about it. And they're going to make you look like a Nazi. Even though, of course, you're not a Nazi, you're just kind of a regular person. Of course, if you speak up and say your opinion and the person in the actual Snowflake Ghetto disagrees with you, you're in the wrong. That's always the case. And of course, a large pissing match online normally ensues. And they'll try to call your employer and get you fired because you're not liberal enough to have a job. Because obviously the only people that should be employed are liberals nowadays. Yeah, the Snowflake Ghetto. It's an interesting concept I've been thinking about. And I see it all over the place. You know, it's not necessarily taking over every part of every city, but there's definite trends there. And there's pockets of this madness. And there's no end to the social causes that are going on in the Snowflake Ghetto. Save the lesbian squirrels. And every time you go to a store nowadays, they ask you, would you like to donate $2 to help save the red-nosed reindeers of Rwanda? And of course the answer for me is no thank you. Because the causes are endless. You know, I don't got broke fingers. I can figure out where to send my money to help people that actually need it, especially people in my own community. So tell me, do you live in a snowflake ghetto? Are they snowflaking, ghettoizing your area that you live in? Do you see what I'm talking about? Can you comprehend what I'm saying? Or has things got so wacky that people can't even understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm speaking, wah, 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 social justice warrior. Woo! Let me guess, in your snowflake ghetto, you can't even do much with your own property that you own, whether it's your house or your car, because somebody in government's going to tell you what you should do and what you can't do. But the homeless people can do whatever they want. They can defecate on the streets, and there's no political will to do anything about it. Now, I know sure as shit, if I took a number 2 in your neighborhood, I should get arrested. But if I'm a homeless person, well, it's live and let live.
I see you walk out of the shade.